I don't know why people feel so confident saying like the most out of the way shit. I know you on the internet, but like I don't know, bro. You gotta have like it should be like a cutoff point or something. I don't know. But I felt the same way about JPEG Mafia when I saw like
Did Yachty just drop one song?
I think it's just one
Thought
song.
it was an EP.
I felt the same way about JPEG Mafia when I got assaulted with Freddie Gibbs' asshole on my timeline. I did. Like, why? And I have a this is the hold on before I get into the Yachty real quick, bro, because I'm genuinely I'm being 100% dead ass, bro. I will remove myself from Twitter so fucking fast and follow only photography accounts if that's what I need to do to prevent myself from being accosted by or just harassed unintentionally by butthole pics on my timeline, Drake's meat getting DM'd to me. It's just, and I never thought I would say this as somebody who's, been a lot more liberal as I gotten older, and just not taking things as badly as I used to when I was younger, or just like kind of cringing or wincing at some stuff. This is actually a problem. Why is there so much sexual shit on my timeline? I'm not saying that. That's not what I said, Dumpster Fire. Again, niggas not listening. Clean your ears. I said as somebody who's become much more liberal about things like that, especially in regards to things pertaining to sex, to be assaulted with it at this level is just it's unfathomable. It's not about my algorithm. If I'm following JPEG Mafia for rap music, I shouldn't be seeing asshole pics of Freddie Gibbs. That's not an algorithmic issue. That's a nigga having a nigga butthole in his phone. Yes, I'm heated. I don't want to see it. Nigga posted that shit like it was a gotcha. My asshole is in your phone. What are you talking about?
BTW, I love Big Sean. He had some corny bars, but he is way better now. Also, the person talking about Peggy being our word needs to be removed from the earth. Him dead serious.
No, 100%. He needs to be buried alive. And then, like, 100%. 100%. Nigga said, cleanse your timeline, join NBA Twitter. Oh, you mean the niggas that trying to... I'm not even about to say it, bro. There's nothing, bro. There's nothing, man. I just... and it's super weird that I don't know what issues Freddie Gibbs and JPEG Mafia actually have with one another. I really don't know. But I would like to think it's not bad enough for me to see unintentional butthole on my timeline. That's all I'm saying, right? And I also think that I don't know the nature of their disdain for one another, if they even have that or if they've even expressed that openly. I mean, I know JPEG Mafia has. I don't know what the fuck Freddie Gibbs has said about JPEG Mafia, but how is it that you are openly, like, you have this such immense strong stance against like deadbeat fathers, and I think that that's a valid position to take, but have nothing to say about the nigga who you produced music for that's an open bigot? Maybe you could say, and I think it's okay, if you were to just be like, you know what, I mean, obviously I don't think it's okay, but you could say, I don't care about what's going on with them people, so if he insult them, like, that's cool, whatever the case is. If you took that position, I would say you're being consistent with your morals based on what you've been saying this whole time. But why are you coming at a nigga for being shot at and having his butthole posted on the internet and being a deadbeat? Those seem like very strange things to take such a strong position against while simultaneously working with somebody like a Kanye West. That just does not make sense to me. That doesn't make sense to me at all. I get it, but sometimes you just gotta pull back and be like, my nigga, it was worth it. You don't get to be loud about the things like that when you're quiet about the other shit that's just as loud. But you were, oh my, no, bro. Okay, yeah. I got it. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. It's a lot that I'm seeing, dog. It's actually too much that I'm seeing, man. I don't know what JPEG. I don't know what. Yeah, I'm stressed out. Because I don't like seeing that. Like, legitimately, I don't like seeing like overly sexual shit on my shit, or like private pictures of people. I really don't like seeing that shit just casually popping up on my shit because you think it's a gotcha to post a nigga butthole in your phone. I don't think that's a gotcha, bro. Sorry, that's weird as fuck.
Game. One of us got a kid with a dick dent in their head. One of us don't. One of us got their asshole spread online. One of us don't. One of us gets their ass beat annually like Family Matters. This shit is like a reoccurring sitcom, nigga.
But that's cool because I don't know what they got going on behind closed doors. They got to be saying something to each other behind closed doors. There's no way you just got smoked for a nigga and he ain't reciprocated in any way. There's no way. There's just no way.
One of us don't. Who's really gangster? I'm gangster, nigga. You haven't done anything gangster in your whole motherfucking career except get your ass beat, get your baby mama fucked on camera, and get embarrassed. So stay in the gym, bro, because it's useless. The muscles ain't helping you, son. They didn't help you with the brisket.
I don't get what this is about. Never mind, he lost me at gangster. Freddie Gibbs responded on Twitter with a video. Like, this just seems to be the most random fucking beef. Or random, it's not even a beef. It's just random problem, I guess a nigga got.
Be mine. I have always wanted just
nigga,
like you.
Turns out they weren't staying at the same hotel. I wouldn't give a shit. I don't even think that's the point of the video. I think it's like, bro, like, I'm chilling. Like, that's really what I'm chilling. Like, what's the problem? I get, like I said, I get if he got a problem with bro, but like, it just seems like the most random time. Especially if his head is crazy. Especially in my mind, if I'm not saying anything back to the nigga, like, why are you talking about me? This is the most we got a problem video, and I didn't even know. I'm chilling. I don't get it, man. I'm sure you could probably say Freddie Gibbs is a scumbag or something like that. I'm sure Freddie Gibbs was probably saying it about himself. I don't doubt that. What are you saying? No, is my question. This is your man. This is your man's. I don't know, bro. All I'm saying is I don't like seeing that shit on my timeline, bro. I think that's weird as fuck. Like, super fucking weird, man. You don't get claps for that. While speaking about what's gangster or not, you don't get claps for that. That's weird. Oh yeah, Peggy hating whites unironically is weird. I mean, you could justifiably say that there's reasons for you to have issues with a particular group based on the way that you've been treated or blah, blah, blah. But to say it so openly as if they don't make up a large portion of your audience, but not to say that they don't make up a large portion of other people's audience as well. But I feel like a lot of the other rappers, like, this is the point about people making that as a joke to JPEGMafia is that they're saying that it's majority of his fan base. Whereas, like, if you were to say something about like a Kendrick or something who also talks about systemic racism and issues and things like that, like, there are still a large portion of black people that consume the music as well. Like, if you look at the demographics and you were to say, 80% of JPEGMafia's audience is white, and you look at Kendrick's and you say, oh, well, 60% of his is white, but there's also an overwhelmingly large group of black listeners and other minorities as well who take in the music. Like, it don't appear as bad saying that your fan base is white. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. But he's just being hateful, just straight hateful. Yeah, I don't like that because it encourages this like white guilt mentality that I hate being around. Like, it's good for white people to acknowledge the shit that they need to, you know what I'm saying, improve on in terms of communication, what they can do in terms of like the power structures and things like that. But walking around like with this just large burden on your shoulders, like having to like baby minorities because you feel like if you tread into certain territory, You gonna be like breaking some black person's soul in half because you're not acknowledging every little thing. I just hate being around folks like that act like that. Like, stop encouraging them to be that way, because some of them blindly follow that shit.